Good afternoon, everybody. What's up? It's your boy, Pastor Jay Hen, and welcome to Kingdom Conversations. And listen, today's show is going to be crazy. We got a whole lot to talk about. Of course, we're going to talk about the slap heard around the world. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some music. Today, I have one of my personal favorite artists. I like to say that I'm his number one fan. His wife and family might want to fight me over that, but I love this dude's music, and we've been friends for years, man. Our families are very close, and it's just a dope thing to see what God is doing in his life. And he's one of the best bass players in the country, hands down. Debate me, I'll put money on it. I'm telling you what I know. All right, so we're gonna bring him right on, but before we do that, I want y'all to check this out real quick. There's something that I got that's dropping real soon, and I want you to check this out. We'll be right back. Check it out, y'all.
When I think of your goodness and all you done for me, I gotta give it thanks, 'cause I should have been dead and gone. You've been good, so good.
Yeah, man, we got new music coming. That's my new joint coming called Another Chance. I hope that you guys will get it, download it, stream it, support it. It's from my new up and coming album called Reset. And y'all thought I was playing last night because I was sitting in the bed watching the Oscars, and I saw this slap, and I was like in and out of sleep. I said, did that just happen? And I went online and said, yo, t-shirts, hoodies going on sale in the morning. Y'all thought I was playing. Jay Hen don't play. I got them. They in stock and they're selling out like crazy. Get your t-shirt, get your hoodies. But we're not here to talk about t-shirt and hoodies, even though it's real crazy. What's going on? But listen, I want to bring to the stage my little brother. I'm telling you, when I say I love this dude with all my heart, man, this dude is just my dude. I love this dude. I love his moms, his pops, his brothers, the whole family. We just family. I'm talking about none other than my brother, Jay White. Yo, Jay White.
Bro, you are amazing. I love you, bro.
Listen, man, you already know, man. We don't fool around now.
Yo, never change, bro. The shirts is so you. You're the same, bro. I love that.
Listen, man, I say this. If I didn't do it, somebody else was going to do it.
It's a
fact.
Know
what I mean? And so why not do it? You know what I mean? But Jay, man, before we get into all that, man, introduce yourself to our audience. Let them know who Jay White is.
How are you, people? I am Jay White. I am an artist. I am a bass player, musician. I love God. I love music. I love my wife. And I believe I'm here to spread light, love, positivity, all things good, all things God. Yeah.
Right. So listen, you have put out some amazing music from my favorite record, Larger Than Life.
Yeah, I got to get that back out there. Yeah.
Dude, when you drop that, I listened to that album. I listened to that one song probably till my whole family just got sick of it. I had it blasting in the bathroom when I'm getting ready. Just in the car. That was my John, man. Like, dude, you have really made an impact in my life musically, man. And really, I remember when I was doing my album Sovereign God, and at the time, you, Corey, and Colin were doing a lot of stuff together. And you guys are like just the triple threat of all triple threats. And it just dropped in my spirit. I was like, yo, I'm gonna ask my brothers to do this song with me, man. And I gotta tell you, Jay, I gave you guys a rough sketch of Move of God, and when you guys sent it back, that was the first song that I ever got on national radio with.
Wow.
Ever. And you guys took that song and just boom, took it to a whole nother level, man. So and that was back in 2012.
Sheesh, I remember that song, playing it in my mind as you're talking about it.
But you are doing something different now. How would you categorize the genre of music that you're doing now? Because it's
The
still positive, but it's something different.
The
Explain.
people call it Americana. Now, God told me this a while back, like he was creating a genre for me.
Mm,
And you know, you've been here, bro. I love you, bro, because
yeah.
you're my witness. You know, like what I was doing was great, but people couldn't categorize it. So I guess it made it. I don't know. I don't know what it did, you know, but it wasn't a space for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And timing is everything. It's so here we are now. It's a space called Americana, and if you ask me, I still call it's all gospel to me. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Americana is a space where the music can sit because it represents so many genres and so many subgenres. So it's perfect for, you know, and you see that the mood, the mode, the era that we're in now, you can do a lot of things. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Same with you, man. I believe like you're taking off and you're going to take off because all that you are, you can be now. You ain't got to
Yeah.
stick to the one thing. You can
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
do it all and
Yeah.
prosper. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
And you know, that's what the pandemic did for me, Jay. I was in this weird space because, you know, as a creative, especially a music creative, we hear so much
hmm
in the music mental space that we're in when we're creating. And I mean, I like 2 years ago, I did a hip hop joint. I did a trap record. I just made up my mind that whatever God drops in my spirit, no matter what it may be, as long as it's positive and it's going to uplift people, I'm putting it out there. If it's heavy metal, if it's country, rap, whatever, it's like,
Yeah.
yo, God did not give us
So
all of
obedience.
these gifts to take them and just hide them. Like, yo, it's time for us to bless the world with everything that makes us who we are. And that's what I see you doing, man. So I'm super proud of you, dude.
Bro, I will be obedient, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't care what it looks like. Just
Yeah.
know I'm being obedient. I'm following, you know, yeah, the orders.
And you know, I think that's what keeps us moving out
Mhm.
here musically, because we don't allow people to put us in a box. You
Mm-mm.
know what I mean? Because I tell people all the time, I'm like, listen, man, don't live your life in a box, because when you die, we're gonna put you in one. You know,
Ooh.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is the time for you to spread your wings and give it everything you got, leave no stone unturned. And that's why people always look at me like, yo, Jay Hen, you doing this, you doing that. I was like, it may be a lot to you, but it's normal to me, because this is the
Exactly.
capacity that God put in me to be able to perform and not get burnt out, because I'm not tired. I'm just getting started. So I'm like, yo,
That's how you know it's God, bro.
yeah,
The
you
yoke is
know,
easy, the burden light, bro. You
yeah.
floating.
Yeah, that's it. It's a flow, you know.
Yeah,
And when it's God, you won't ever have to force it. It'll always be a flow. You know what I
exactly.
mean? And when I saw you, with first of all, the funny thing is when I put the flyer up, everybody thought it was Omarion.
Oh yes, yo, bro.
Do
I found
you
the
hear that a
Urkel
lot?
chamber, bro. I found the Urkel chamber. No, I get Eric Benet a lot, bro. Not
Wow.
Eric Benet. No. It's what's the other one? Lenny Kravitz. I get Lenny Kravitz a lot. That's the one I get a lot. Yeah.
Yo, I promise you, like 15 people inbox me. They's like, yo, Jay, you got Omarion coming on the show? I said, no,
Tune
that's
in.
not Omarion, that's Jay. I said, it's coming.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna get him. But tomorrow's my brother Jay.
Absolutely.
Man, and I want you to talk about the lineage that you come from, because I'm gonna be very blunt with you. I don't believe that your dad has ever received the props that he rightfully deserves.
Mm.
I think your father is, whoa. I mean, to call him a musical prodigy would be a disrespect, I think.
Mhm.
I think he's just a genius, man. And for you to come from such a heavy, because like when I was a kid, your pops and Bobby Walker, that was the crew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They would come into churches and just smack everybody. Like, yo, nobody wanted to go on after right. Nobody was like, yo, if they were playing for Benny Cummins, whoever, nobody wanted to go behind them cats. And your father plays organ, bass, and he can sing, and he can preach,
Yeah.
and he's got a creative business mind.
Yeah.
Like, how was there pressure on you to start playing bass because of how great your dad was on bass?
I feel no, but what happened was I wasn't privy for a while, you know. So what I saw him doing was just He's just at church, you know, regular. But I didn't know he was like the legendary
Right.
guy, you know. So when I did it, and he kind of put a little fear in me, if I'm being honest with you.
Mhm.
So I kind of strayed away from singing because he was so like, you know.
Right.
But other than like, I kind of was already good at drums. So, but even
Mhm.
then, it's like if he didn't like it, you know, he's like get out of here. So
Absolutely.
like my inspiration came from more of like trying to please him. Like, yo, he ain't gonna be throwing me off the drums. He ain't gonna be throwing me off the. And then like when I got really good, and what it was really my discovery. I got really good, but I would hear people start saying, "You sound just like your pops, man.
Wow.
You sound just like your pops." I'm going, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he showed me like one thing. I don't really know him to play bass. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing my research and getting into his, you know, I used to go down in the basement and listen to his old records my grandmother had. And
Mhm.
I started like going, whoa,
Yeah, he's a
whoa,
problem.
man. And it's like, luckily for me, I was already confident in who I was. So
Mhm.
like discovering him didn't make me go. It was like, whoa, man, yeah, I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? It kind of
Yeah.
put the fire to go, yo, I come from like
Uh-huh.
great stock and I can do this. And this is why my pops is being a jerk to me right now, because he know.
He said it, not me, Bishop. I didn't say it.
You know, it's funny, like you know what it is when your parents get older. So like they're chilling, bro.
Yeah.
They don't really have anything to be protective over. So like they're very, and so like if I tell my dad and my mom's story, they'd be like, I did that.
Yeah.
Be like, you can't even believe in that. You're so chill.
And speaking of your mom, she has got to be the sweetest lady on the planet Earth, man. I don't know nobody that does not like your mom, because
Yo.
Lady Drusilla is just, and she's been the same way since I was a kid. I always remember seeing her, and she always has this demeanor about her that just makes you feel like when you're in her presence, you're safe.
Yeah, you just want to hug her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, like this is really good. This is really cool being here around her. And you know, it's just always been that way. Now, all of your brothers, they all play something, right? All of you guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
You play bass and drums. Colin plays drums. Is Colin playing anything else right now?
The dude is a crazy producer. He's playing guitar, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, in 2 years, bro. You got to hear him. It's like,
wow. I
he's
could
doing
imagine.
his thing. Yeah, they got a few dope placements, movies. He's doing his thing, man. He lives in
Wow.
Portland.
Oh, he lives in Portland now.
He's in Portland, bro. Exactly.
Wow.
It's crazy, right?
Now, how was that for you, man? Because you know, there was rumors out that Jay White is leaving New York. Me personally, I never believed it. I was like, nah, Jay gonna be here forever, man. But then I looked up, you were gone. How was that adjustment? And do you think that that's something that you needed to do to get into the genre that you're doing now?
For sure. The adjustment was easy, honestly, because again, when you following orders, bro.
Right.
And like anyone who knows me, it's just like it didn't make sense for me there, you know. Like I had my own space, and like that was the beauty of having my own space. I was able to develop and do my own things and do my own shows, and you know what I'm saying, work out my situation. But I compare it to this, like when you look in New York, everything is just compact and just crazy.
Yeah.
There was no room for me to do anything new. And what me and my wife is doing is something new. We're not trying to just fall in line.
Right.
And so when you come to Nashville, right, all you see is literally they're planting trees and building buildings. It's just so it's room for me here to grow. And so
Wow.
it's everything is just working. Why? Because you grow where you plant it, not where you are. So I have to, you know
Say
what
that
I'm saying?
now, Jay. You can't drop you can't like that, Doc, and just run over it. Say that one more time.
Like you grow where you're planted, not where you are.
Wow.
So God literally planted me here, you know, and evident the evidence, the fruit, you know what I'm saying? Like I was cultivated in New York, and I'm so grateful like for that experience, because it's like it's just easy, bro. It's just like, oh, I want that. Thank you. You know,
Yeah.
like hustling in New York to acquire nothing but inward tools
Yeah.
allows me to get everything physically easily.
Wow.
Because I had it already. I got all the riches. I had all the buildings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I come here. It's just like, oh, here's. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so grateful for that. And yeah.
Is there room for me in Nashville? That's what I want to know. Is there room for me?
I feel like it's whatever you say, bro. Not like if I had to like give you a friend opinion, I definitely say it's definitely room for you. You will acquire more, right, in record time, and like the way you move here, bro. First of all, your confidence will go through the roof, bro, because you'll be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You are amazing. You know what I'm saying? But and like nothing against the city of New York, but when you're surrounded by amazingness, like no one really cares. It's like, yo, Jay is amazing. I ain't never seen nothing like that. And then up the street is cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
you're
that's
oversaturated here.
Exactly. I'll say it's no one like you here.
Yeah. Wow.
So you'll do what you would never do there because there's no one like you here.
Wow. Wow.
That's my opinion, though. It's whatever you say, bro.
All right. This is an exclusive. Everyone is relocating to Nashville. Get ready.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Somebody asked what is his father's name? His father's name is Bishop Jeffrey L. White.
Yes.
Jeffrey White, the living icon, the living legend. But now, you know, we had to discuss it. I got the hoodie on. People are asking, why are you doing the hoodie, Jay Hen? Listen,
you're brilliant.
It's just my mind. I'm quick. I'm on it. You know,
you're brilliant.
And I've already sold 10 of these already. And I only put the picture up 5 minutes ago. So while you asking, they're buying. So you just pray while you trying to figure it out. You let me do what I do. Bless you. but what did you feel about it? And I'll let you go first, and then I'll give you some of my commentary about it. What did you feel about what happened last night on the Oscars?
I really hate it. I really hate that it happened on the Oscars. I feel like he could have waited 30 more seconds, right? If it was going to be a retaliation.
Right.
The thing for me, though, it hit me because I saw when his ego kicked in.
Yeah.
And I said, yo, I would have did the same thing.
Right.
Now I wouldn't, because I saw an example, right? So I definitely wouldn't I wouldn't react that way. But I was able to relate because it was like cool. And then you look over, and then the queen is like, I would have immediately been like, you know what I'm saying? So I understood, but that was just crazy. It's just like 30 more seconds. It wasn't worth it to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My issue was this, that number one, it was the first time that a brother was producing the overall show. Big shout out to Questlove for winning that award for documentary. Some of Soul is just phenomenal. It's such a rich lesson in history by itself. But I just got off the phone with Dr. Deborah Hooper, and she did a whole live on it. And I said to her, I said, I think what we should try to find out was that him defending her or him getting revenge for everything that has been transpiring. Because when a man is emasculated,
there you go,
especially by his wife, publicly, it's like at a certain point, you like, yo, I got to do something, because this cat, whether the relationship was open or not, slept with your wife, and you didn't press him like that. This brother just cracked a joke on her, and you slapped him on a platform that you fought for our people to get to the table. Yeah, you and your wife were advocate in 2017 for, you know, protesting that there weren't no black nominees, there weren't no blacks getting awards. So now we're finally at a table that we know they don't want us at. Yeah, you manifested it and then slapped somebody on the show. Yeah, and then if you look at TikTok earlier, he said that me and Jada got dressed today for chaos. And it happened. And that's my takeaway beyond everything else is our words shape our world, bro. It's whatever you say. Exactly. Yes. And that's why I'm very careful. And sometimes I don't get it right, Jay. Sometimes I say things out of pocket. Sometimes I say things impulsively. Sometimes I run my mouth too much. I'm guilty of all the things that make us human. But I'm learning, and the process is ever growing in me, how to homologeo with God, which simply means to just agree with what God says about me. Forget what everybody else says. Forget what my enemies, my haters, the press is saying, it's not good enough. I'm saying what God says, and I'm learning to guard my words because I've watched. It was one time I was in here at this very office, and I was watching an episode of Love and Hip Hop, and something happened with one of the cast members and their I think it was their son or daughter, and I sat here in this very chair and was like, "Yo, I could see that happening with me and Courtney, my daughter." And bro, like 3 days later, the same exact thing happened with me and my daughter. And
no details missed.
Yo, I'm talking about, it was like we took it and just reenacted it.
Yes.
And I'm looking at it while I'm watching it, like I could never see that happening. But because I spoke it out my mouth, it happened, bro. So I'm learning, and I hope everybody else learns from this to guard your words, man, because what you say, that's what it's going to be.
Brother, you killed that.
It's true, man.
Yeah, it's like like everything you see around you, right, proves that.
Yeah.
The chair you sitting in, the phone, this computer, it all begin in thought.
Yeah. Wow.
So what you see outward starts inward. Everything is imaginative. You made it up.
Wow.
It's deep, but it's the facts.
And I think that's why one of the most popular colloquialisms now is reimagining. Everybody's reimagining, this and that.
Well, how are you transformed?
Church. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It all starts there, man. And it's like that's the true meaning of, for me, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. You thought it, bro.
Yeah.
And so it manifested in real time. The picture that you reflected, what you get is reflection, bro.
Wow.
So that's what you and your daughter reflected, what you saw.
And I'm telling you, man, that was one of the most
it's heavy.
That was one of the most horrific things that ever happened to me. But I realized that I'm the one that manifested it.
Bro, I'm living it. I've literally, bro, like have said, someone's gonna pay for my food, bro. I leave my wallet in the car as proof. And someone pays for my food.
Wow.
I'm telling you no lie, bro. I got my whole crib.
Hold on. Let me try it. Me and Jay White are gonna do a song together. Me and Jay White are gonna do a song together.
It's done, bro. Matter of fact,
all kinds of things is happening on this show today.
But the crazy thing is that been done. All you gotta do is ask. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know what? I wanted to practice some more. Because Jay, man, you don't play fair with them vocals, bro.
Bro.
At all.
the thing is, like, we're making something, right?
Yeah.
So it's about presenting each other in the best light, bro. That's the magic. It's not me trying to, like, go at it with you in the vocals. It's like I'm trying to present the best that you are with the best of me. We collaborate, make something amazing that we couldn't do on our own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm down, bro. Now would be the time, You come to Nashville and see what the hype is about. You can say, yo, you did all this. You know what I'm saying? I could just say, you too. And you too.
Man, that is so crazy. I want to know, what do you like doing better, playing bass or singing?
I love them both, bro. Like, for me, the goal is music. So I was able to build a career that I'm able to balance. Like, now I'm really bound. The pandemic helped me to jump back on the artist side because I had to settle here and figure things out. And like, so that reset was perfect for me to jump back into, my music. So I got the studio and everything literally started happening right in that space. So I'm able to build a career to where I can play and do my shows, sing equally to where, I can, because I can't be anywhere too long. I can't be in the studio too long. I can't be on tour too long, so like I'm able to, it's God, bro. It's, cause they told me, the powerful thing is I didn't believe them.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And here we are,
Yeah, that's amazing, man. Now you got a new single out that I'm killing it too, bro. It's like,
I love that.
Dude, I'm talking about, it doesn't matter what, and I'm not afraid to say it because a lot of dudes don't like giving other dudes their props. But I'm a fan of you, bro. And it doesn't matter what you sing, what you put out. You don't even gotta ask me to promote it. I'm like, yo,
I love you, bro.
Jay White got a new joint out. Everybody go grab it. Go get it. It's crazy. I'm okay.
Yes, bro.
Such a declaration, man. And to me, what makes that song so powerful in a time in our world where everything's not okay for a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
it's so needed to, you know, have something like that to allow in our ear gate and our mental gate,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
because again, I believe whatever you think, you'll say, and whatever you say, you'll behave. You know what I mean? And I think that your music has always, for me, helped me to stay in a positive lane because there's so much negativity that comes after people that are trying to purposely be positive.
Yes, bro.
And we need, especially those of us that are vessels that pour out all the time, we need another vessel that's like, yo, capable and at that level of excellence to say, yo, I got something for you. Re-energize, plug back
Yes.
in, bro. Listen to this. So thank you, man, for that song, brother, because that's what that joint does for me. When I'm feeling crazy, I put that joint on and I'm like, yo, I'm really okay.
You really are, bro. That's what you
Yeah.
say, bro. What I love about what you said is like is really showing that the necessity was created for me, bro. Just like the genre, you
Mhm.
know, like people literally ask me, why am I happy? Why am I so happy? Like, why are you smiling? You know what I'm saying? Like they want to know what is the source of this joy.
Mhm.
And so now me and my music, everything I represent makes sense in the place to where everything is crazy. Like this joy is unspeakable. Like really, how are you smiling at the pump right now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that this price don't dictate, bro. I'm good. Money
Yeah.
is an idea. What is your idea about money? Do you have the right ideas about money? You
Come
know what
on.
I'm saying? Because thus, if you don't have, because again, you are, like you said it, your thoughts create the thing.
Yeah.
So if you have the wrong ideas about money, then of course you pissed off at the pump.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get it. That's an inward thing. That's you.
Yeah.
You have to do the work. Renew
Yeah.
your mind, sir.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Because I told my church, I said, it doesn't matter how much gas costs, we are going to be in the position. And I believe that God gives us all two things every day, a chance and a choice
Mm,
to make up our mind what we're going to speak into existence that will match and catch up with what he's already manifested
on earth
because
as it
it's
is in heaven.
already done. You know what I
Come
mean?
on, bro.
It's already done. We just have to catch up because God is sitting there like this, yo, I got this for you already. It's already yours. But the problem is you keep speaking as if it's not. So what I have to do, I have to hold this I gotta withhold this from you until you begin to speak like you're ready for me to drop it on you. And
Bro.
when the gas prices went up, I was like, yo, I don't care. Everybody was flipping out. I was like, first of all, let me teach you two things. Never say what you can't afford. And when it comes to your car, never let your tank go past half tank. You'll always be able to afford gas.
Come on, bro.
Just a little nugget for
It's
everybody.
a mindset. It's a
Yeah.
mindset.
Yeah.
It's a mindset, bro. You killed that. So I am okay, right?
Yeah.
That tune was, bro. I'm Buddy Love, bro. I lost 100 pounds, right?
We're gonna talk about that too.
What that experience taught me was the power of reps, right? Thus, I am okay because faith comes by hearing, right? So if you keep hearing the truth about you, I like that. The truth about you amidst the negativity or whatever's going on, bro, you'll believe it. You'll believe the lie. Yeah, let me give you this story. My mom told me this, right? She said, yo, Jay, you remember this time? I'm just gonna be candid, bro. You remember this time when your pops like beat the crap out of you, bro? And I was like, yeah, because you was watching porn. Like my dad had the back in the day I had the illegal cable boxes.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, I don't want nobody in my room. We young. And so long story short, he came home, the light was on. He saw the light go out, so he knew.
Right.
So I knew the true story is Colin was in the room.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew he was gonna kill Colin.
Right.
I can take these burdens, bro.
Right.
So I took the beating.
Right.
But I told the lie for so long, I thought I was actually in the room. My mother had to say, no, Colin was in the room.
Right.
Remember you told me that? I was like, whoa, I believe the lie. So I'm telling you, you could just believe the truth about you amidst the whatever's going on, and it'll create the fact. Wow. So I am okay hit me. Like Me and Lanisha Randolph wrote that, bro.
Nice.
In
Big
the
shout out.
pandemic. Yeah, big shout out to Lanisha Randolph.
Yeah.
And we knew that, like, just that repetition will create what you're talking about. It's like, no, I really am okay. I really am okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a big one for me, bro.
Yeah, man. I think so too. And we gotta call Colin out. Yo, Colin, you owe Jay like a pair of Jordans or something, bro. Because he took one for you, man.
the brother think it was me.
What?
He believes it. But, sir.
But, you know, that's how powerful our mind is, man. Like, yo, we really can talk ourselves into belief. And yo, it's so crazy that you said that, because something happened with me and Dave Caton and another one of our friends.
Love him,
And they called me. It was like, hey, Jason, how could you say that? Da, da, da. And it was like, Caton, da, da, da. So I called Caton. I was like, yo, bro, you really sold me out. Da, da, da. And he's getting real quiet. He's like, bro, you never, ever said that to me. And I'm yelling at him, not even knowing that I actually did not ever discuss it. And I mean, I'm going at him hard, like, yo, Dave, I can't believe you, son. Da, 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 da. And he's like, bro, you're getting old. Because
oh, that's great.
he's like, yo, Jay, you getting old, because we never had that conversation.
You convinced.
But because of what the other individual was saying to me, I actually didn't even know whether or not I said it or not. I was like, you know, because it's Kate and, you know, that's like my best friend. I'm like, well, maybe I did say it to him. I don't know. And I'm apologizing for something that I actually did not do.
Wow.
But I believed it. And he was like, yo, Jay, I promise you, you never, ever said that to me. Never did that. So we have to really program ourselves to hear truth, accept truth, and then live truth.
There you go,
That's the hard part for a lot of people, Jay, to actually live in not our truth, but God's truth about who we are. Because sometimes your truth is jacked up, bro.
The hard thing is, it's hard because you don't believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you truly believe anything, bro, you know, your actions reflect it. So if you see, it's like life is just proving this to me, right? So I see someone in any state of mind that's negative. It's like, these are the things you believe about you. It's a fact, because if you believe different, then your fruit will bear forth different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you believe? Do you believe the good things? And if you don't, again, just say it to yourself every day until you believe it.
Yeah. That's powerful, man.
Yeah.
Now you is there a whole album coming behind I'm Okay?
I have a whole album ready. Before I left New York, I did a really special record. And so, like, being that I'm back in the space, back in the artist space, I've just been dropping these to kind of build the momentum for the record, you know? So I probably would do maybe 1 or 2 more singles and then drop the whole record and like start telling that journey, which would be the journey from Nashville to here through song.
Yeah.
So I think that's where it's going, man. Obviously getting more into touring and playing in that space as an artist, which is cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I just did my first show in 2 years about 3 weeks ago at SOBs.
How was that, bro?
Bro, I felt like it was a high that you can't explain, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo, this is where I belong.
Come on. Yes.
And I mean, the way that the people responded, and I've never played in a space like that since we put out Let Your Mercies. Because when I was doing Let Your Mercy, I wasn't doing churches really. I was doing a lot of, like Jimmy's Uptown. I was doing a lot of clubs because that was just what I knew God called me to a different audience. And then I let peer pressure say, no, you got to do church because you're a preacher. Da, da, da.
I love you, bro.
Man,
that's truth.
And then the pandemic changed all of that for me. Now I don't need nobody to tell me where I belong. I know where I belong. I know the audience that God called me to. I am someone that, just like yourself, is versatile. We could do church. We could do the club.
Yeah.
We can do, whatever. You know what I mean?
I love it all. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Why limit what God gave us? You know what I mean? And so that's the space that I'm in now. and the show at SOBs. Big shout out to my boy T-Rex, Terrell Simon. He called me. He was like, yo, man, come do the show with me. And I was like, bro, I ain't been on the stage in 2 years, man. And I was like reluctant because all I've been doing for the whole 2 years is preaching.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, you wake me up at 2 o'clock in the morning, like, yo, we need a word.
Ready.
It's like second nature to me now. Virtual church, live, it don't matter. But that singing thing, as an artist, Jay, I was so nervous. I was like, nah, bro. But as soon as I heard the music on the stage, something snapped in me, and I just went into beast mode.
Yes, bro. You remember?
Like, no.
Yeah.
It's like muscle retention.
Yep.
You know, something just remembered me being in those settings and on those stages, and it was just beautiful, man. So we and you just said something. I don't even know if you know what you said. You said that reset.
Yes.
Because that's the name of my album, Reset.
Wow,
yeah.
That's
So
great.
that's confirmation right there.
That's
that
great. Yeah.
we're in the lane. And man, we got a plethora of tunes on there, man, that I know is gonna bless the people, man. But you, my friend, you are such an inspiration to so many, bro. And what I want to ask you too, man, what is your take on now? Do you have anybody calling you like OG Unc yet?
Bro, I had no, I didn't, right? But one of my boys said this to me, like, yeah, you OG now, you gonna see in reflection.
Wow.
Some young dude hit me with the Unc. The crazy thing is, I said, bro, I'm 4 years older than you. Shut up.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I could see like now where the younger ones, like, oh, cats like 18 looking. It's crazy because I'm here in Nashville, and I like, so the young dudes be looking at me like I'm an old guy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You know, but I've been here a long time. You know what it is, bro. Come on, you ain't that old, but you've been in the game forever, bro. You kind of
I was 15, man.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, I got a lot of years, and so it's making me notice, like, oh, I guess I've been putting in work.
Yeah.
In this specific space, like, for a long time. So
yeah,
I accept it. It's cool. I do know a lot, I guess.
I'm gonna tell you, I was offended at first. I was like, yo, don't call me that. I was like, yo,
because you're still learning. It's like what are we talking about?
you know who the first person called me that? LD.
Really?
LD was like, yo, OG. I was like, yo, David, let me tell you something, son. Don't call me that. I'm not.
LD getting on.
Yeah, but he explained himself. He's like, yo, I'm not calling you that because you're old. I'm calling you that because of your experience.
Yeah, it's true. Exactly what it is.
And your length of expertise doing it on a professional level. He's like, so it's not a disrespect. It's a term of endearment and respect.
That's beautiful, bro.
I was like, okay. So I kind of started accepting it. The only thing I'm not comfortable with is living legend. I think that's like for your pops and I'm like, you know, maybe I'm like, nah. I got more to earn.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
And like, you know, even those dudes, like they don't even accept that.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like, yeah, you're right. That's one of those earned, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we got a lot more work to do before we get to that status, man.
I mean, but the thing is like, it is already done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
It's, you know, on earth as it is in heaven. So you are a legend.
Yeah.
But, you know, let's continue to enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Lightly with that, beloved.
Yeah. No, like, no need to express whatever it is. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You can just live it out.
Man, that's so great, man. And you know what I love about you, Jay, man? You said I don't change. Neither do you, bro. You always have been humble, always been respectful. And how important is it for you to pour into the generation coming behind you?
Oh, it's big. I love the fact, like, I pride myself being able to be like what people wasn't to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, the key component to that is I have a younger brother who's 10 years younger than me. So, like, I'm able to really connect and just give away like precious seeds that I wish someone would have told me 10 years. Yeah. And just like especially in the lanes of time. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever it is, you know, you made it up. You think you're behind time. It's like, yo, when it's time, it's time. Just really enjoy the journey. Like, I've had those bouts, but I wasn't really enamored with time. I was always about the process. You know, and so I never got caught up in people doing. I knew I was creating something, you know,
Right.
which allowed me to get here because I can like definitively say I got something no one can do, and that took time to develop.
Yeah.
You know, so yes, I love to talk about time and just how to acquire things, waiting for endorsements, just like regular stuff that's nothing, and it cats be like losing their hair. I'm like, let me save you 5 years.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, bro. It's like
Yeah.
it's so fulfilling, man.
And that's so great because I know a lot of older guys that have the information but watch you crash and burn. And I'm like, nah, bro, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get that information and prevent the guys coming behind you from making the same mistakes because they're supposed to get it quicker than you got it.
You know, it's amazing. Like people who do stuff like that, they're not in a good place. They're not working.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because like the thing is again, it's reflection. So what
Yeah.
you're doing to me, bro, you're doing to yourself.
Absolutely.
You know, when you hating, bro, you keeping riches from you. Like whatever it is, it's like you're proving yourself to be inadequate of these things.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's like you're only hurting. If you don't realize that, then because again, I've had people say crazy things to me my whole life, and I'm a happy guy, bro. I understand. Yeah. I'm 10 years old. I'm really great at music. I'm playing with toys or whatever that is. You got to feed your family, bro. And I just came and took 600 out your pocket like that, and I'm going to play. You're angry.
Yeah,
I get it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is like when you understand, like again, it's reflection, and the mindset would be if this gig was for me, then I would have it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good enough to get anything. You know, it's like. Yeah. So
and I think a lot of guys also miss moments of evolution. You know what I mean? Because I would be crazy at this age still trying to play for a community choir. That time in my life has come and gone. I hit the pinnacle of that at the highest for me. Jeff Les has taken it to another level. He got all the endorsements I never got. You know what I mean?
That's trailblazers though.
But that's the way it's supposed to be. So I'm not sitting back looking at Jeff Les like, who you think you are? You know what Jeff Les does? He sends me free sticks and whatever I need. You know what I'm saying?
Equipment. Thank you.
And I'm like, okay, thanks, bro. I don't even play drums no more, but thanks. Like, it's cool. You know what I mean? But that's how it's supposed to happen. But a lot of guys get stuck because they fail to evolve.
Yeah.
And I want you to touch on that, the importance of knowing when to shake something off and not get stuck in yesterday's victories. That's what happens to a lot of musicians, man. They get bitter and they're still talking about stuff that was done 30 years ago, bro. Yeah. That's 3 decades.
You have not moved. That is terrible.
Terrible.
That is like it all goes back to self-image, you know? Like the glory days. I hate a used to be dude. That's one of my things. Like, I hate a used to be guy.
Yeah.
Because the thing is like why are you not creating like the next?
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. It's just like you write a song, right? Then what? Record it. It's like then what? Then it's like it's like you just don't. Yeah, you could just write it, but then it's a dead seed. You know, you gotta like you have an idea or a seed, you gotta cultivate it. You know what I'm saying? And whatever way you cultivate it to bring forth the fruit, and then you move forth the next. The inspiration of that, you know, says, yo, I can do something else.
Right.
So if you're not evolving, Bob Proctor says this: create or disintegrate. That's how the world works.
Nice.
Create or disintegrate. So if you're not evolving, you're literally dying.
Wow.
Literally, it's a matter of time before you die physically, because again, everything happens inward.
Right.
So you're already dead.
Wow.
It just manifests in your career and manifests in all the aspects in your life until you actually physically dead. So it will behoove you to dream.
Yes.
Use that beautiful mind the Lord is giving you.
Come on.
And say what's next.
Yeah.
You know, but it's on you. Like, what are you driven by? Like, what do you want?
Wow.
Ask. What do you want? You can't just ask, right? What do you ask for? Right? It's like, so get a piece of paper, write down what it is. What is it that you want to do? And so you just will be going around just doing things willy-nilly because we're really controlled by our subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you think you're making decisions, right? But once you say, yo, for instance, I want to be a pastor, you don't have to say anything else. everything, the world starts conforming. You know, I don't want to say the universe. People get they get crazy with that word,
Right,
but
right,
it
right,
starts to conform to the thing you prayed for.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, it seems like you just became a pastor. No, you put that in the air. It was a
Yeah.
desire within you,
Yeah.
and
I
that's
was
why it
doing it.
manifested.
I was doing this, Jay. I kid you not. When I was 6 and 7 years old, we
Come
used
on,
to
bro.
go. We used to go to my aunt Liza's house out in Bayshore, and I remember it was crazy. I would make my brothers and sisters go in the basement with me, our family reunions, and I would get the cornflakes box.
Wow.
And I would preach and mimic Bishop Lindsey. You know, Bishop Lindsey had this thing where he would preach and take the handkerchief and put it by his ear and then take it and throw it.
Yeah.
I was doing that at 6 years old, preaching the ingredients on the cornflakes box. And my brothers and my sisters, they could not move until I finished reading everything on the box. And I'm in full throttle with my hand on my ear. And there is 5% sugar, 5% glucose.
Oh God, that's great.
I didn't know what
That's
I was talking
great.
about, but I knew back then
You had a
that I
picture.
would be a preacher, man.
Thank
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Yes.
And to actually see it evolve. And it took almost, wow, I've been pastoring now 10 years, come May, and I've been preaching since 1999. So earlier than that, because I did my trial summit at Love Fellowship. So that was probably like 1996 when I started preaching, you know, and to see how it all panned out is so true, man, that, you know, but I think that's one of the things that God has blessed us with, the ability to evolve. And everybody that's watching, if you have that gift of evolution, not what they taught us in school, because we don't come from monkeys. We know that, you know what I mean? But the ability to see yourself doing something different. And
Vision.
doing
Come on.
something at a different
Let's use
level.
vision, bro. Evolve.
Yeah,
People.
vision.
Let's use
Yeah.
vision. You gotta have vision.
Yeah. You know, if you can envision it, man, you can do it. And I want to talk, because we're about to wrap it up. But Jay, you just said you lost 100 pounds. Bro, I saw you in the gym the other day. You put up a video, and I said, man, Jay is almost as ripped as I am. What's going on?
Absolutely, bro. You know I'm
I said, Doc, I started rebuking you on Facebook. I said, let me tell you something, Jay White.
Oh God.
The only one in here walking around with medium t-shirts and tank tops. I got something to show the people too, but I'm gonna hold that off for now, and I'm gonna let it be the Jay White show.
Bro, you are sick, bro. Oh God.
How did you do it, man? What did you do to lose all that weight?
Bro, man, I saw a picture of myself, bro. So what happened is, because it's not about the work, right? Because everything is inward, right? So what happened was, I knew I had this incredible gift, and I knew I had these songs, and it was about, I felt I developed as a musician. I got all the things necessary. So now it's how to reach the masses, right? And what I've noticed was, when I took a consensus of all my friends or all the people who was doing what they're doing, I noticed that everybody that I admired who were close to me were not in good health. Thus, no one paid attention to their music. And when you listen to what was going on, what was popular and what was killing, it was, even if the music wasn't good, it was an aesthetic, right? Because if you look a certain way, it caused you to believe, you know what I'm saying? It does a thing. So if this dude looks amazing, looks like money, I definitely want to hear what they're talking about.
Right.
So it's like, all right, I admire these people, these two groups of people for two different reasons. I feel like I'm a true artist and all of the things, but to be for real, I'm like, I'm fat. I don't look like something you would invest in outside of gospel. I'm being really candid, just to, you know, right outside of gospel, because in church you can just do a face, or you can do some praying hands, bro. It don't matter. But to be, I'm trying to reach the masses. God gave me something global, right? So I said, I gotta just lose weight. It's easy. Like, honestly, it wasn't even a thought, because I'm about the purpose. It's like, I lived my adolescent life the best, you know, green eggs and ham. I don't eat that, but you know what I'm trying to say. Late, all of that stuff, I can change. And so when I started doing that, it started really changing my mindset, which is the key to everything, bro. I understood repetition. I understood like discipline on a whole nother level. And like, here I am. This was this was the proof. Like, as things started developing within my body, I started saying, oh, this is it. Because I believe in the music in this thing, I'm doing this. And is translating throughout life. And one thing fitness taught me, bro, is everything is within. That's what that's like the main thing it's taught me, and the power of repetition. So it's like, all right, if and moving helped me transition to Nashville. So with the reps, I was telling myself I can do it.
Right.
I can get out of here. Because these are the things I am, great, and I belong here, and and I'm seeing the weight shred, and it's making me going, yes, same thing, and apply the same principle. And bro, I still get excited talking about it, bro. Wow. Because I like it's not about the diet and the exercising, because everything works if you do it.
Right.
It's about the belief in yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Because you want to keep it. You want to keep it. It's the mindset.
Wow.
So the truth is, how I do it is I really believe what I said, bro.
Now, is it hard for you to keep it off now that you got it off, or
No.
it's just the belief system that it's never coming back?
Again, because I'm renewed in my mind, there's nothing to even think about. You see what I'm saying? It's just like I just eat, and then when the body says no, I don't. It's not even like let's say if you were spending time with me, you'd be like, you've been eating fruit, and I just be like, I have. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just innate.
It's just
like,
habitual now at this point.
How they say in the scripture, bro, it's like it's hidden in your heart, bro.
Yeah.
It's written. It's done.
Yeah.
I don't even think about weight, bro.
Man, and it's so crazy because as a leader, I'm taking what you just said, and I'm applying it to like 7 different areas of our lives, like unforgiveness.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Forgiving yourself.
Yes.
What you say to self about self.
Come on.
You know what I mean? How we look at others, the purpose that other people serve in our lives. How to maintain healthy relationships, healthy friendships.
Yes.
We can apply what you just said to to every area of our lives, bro.
Bro, the thing is like when they say God is everywhere, he really is. We just box him in. He's applicable everywhere. Everywhere. And it's a deep statement. And again, it's one you discover as you live. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're saying is those are God ideas. Because at the end of the day, there only is God, bro.
Yeah.
That's scripture.
Yeah.
Hear, O Israel, I the Lord. You know what I'm saying? There is none other.
Yeah.
So when you think about that statement, there is literally none other. So when I'm looking at you, bro, it's a mask of God, bro.
Yeah.
So it would behoove me to treat you a certain way because do unto others. This is why I love you so much, bro, because you are proof of my reflection, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been amazing to me my whole life, bro, in every aspect, bro. And it's because I reflect that, bro. And you was never intimidated by me. You never did nothing crazy, bro. You always showed up for me. I'm about to get emotional, bro, because you know my story, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And you was there supporting me, though. Like the first dude, I think, after you came, everyone started supporting me.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, and it's key people like you, now, everybody who was rolling with me. I had the big dogs. I was blessed to have the right people saying,
yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people don't know, that God always uses somebody to point to you and say, and Jesus had to do it, because when Jesus came on the scene, John the Baptist was there, and John the Baptist had a popping ministry. He had people follow him everywhere, and they thought he was Christ. And he was like, yo, hold on. I'm not him. There's a guy coming behind me. I'm not even worthy to tie his shoes. And Jesus shows up, and he's in a cut, chilling. And John points to him and says, behold the Lamb of God. There he is. And then, even after John pointed to him, Jesus submitted to John and allowed John to baptize him. Then he started his ministry. So that's a beautiful dichotomy to me of what humble submission does, and how it takes a big man, because Jesus knew his ministry was going to be bigger than John's. It was going to be more effective. But he said, yo, let me humble myself and let me allow this to happen so that those coming behind me can see the process. So me pointing to you wasn't a matter of me, saying, all right, this is the only way Jay's going to make it. That's the way it's supposed to be. I was supposed to be in your life because that was the plan of God, to shout to the top of the mountains, yo, my little bro's coming, and he's a monster. He's a problem. And then I see Uncle, John P. Key. Now everybody is just like, yo,
Wait, when you hear that joint,
dude.
okay, wait. Yo, first of all, I'm gonna tell yo, bro. I sent him this record, right? So he avoided me for like 2 weeks. I'm glad you said that. I gotta go on his end and bounce it to him. And so the record, you know how I get down. It's
Yeah.
me, acoustic guitar player,
Uh,
and a fiddler. We
Wow.
doing this arrangement I did over I'm gonna do your will. Bro, when you hear this thing,
I know it's crazy, man.
oh God, I can't wait. I'm excited. But yes, bro, exactly
Yeah.
to what you're saying, bro. And the thing is like when you understand what we're all doing, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we're after the same goal.
Yeah.
And I'm just on some regular.
Yeah.
You can always ask me for something, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is worth everything, bro.
Yeah.
The relationship.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
what else are we doing? It's like,
Yeah.
after the pandemic showed it, it's like, yo, after people clocked out,
Yeah.
it's like, what else are we doing? It's like,
Yeah. It's a gift to be here. It's a gift to be in each other's life because God created all of us to be relational. We just have to get in the right relationships.
oh yes,
You know what I mean? And when you do that, the fruit of being in the right place at the right time, it's just there, man. It's nothing that you got to fight for. I don't have to fight for what's a gift. You know what I mean? It's already there. It's mine.
it's my experience, bro.
Yeah.
I literally got gifted for Airbnb. I'm gonna head there after this for me and my wife. Just because we was talking about just getting away in some space. The lady just hit my phone and said, I'm sorry I couldn't make your photo shoot, but we just got an Airbnb and immediate, bro. With like that, what you're saying is my experience.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's
live that
my
life every
experience,
day,
you know?
Jay. I promise you, man. And when you get into this space mentally, you no longer have to look for opportunities. Opportunities begin to look for you.
Ooh.
And that's when it gets crazy. I'm like, yo, I'm just sitting here and I'm getting phone calls to do soundtracks for movies now. Stuff that I used to not even think because I was letting other people's opinion give me my value. I never thought I was good enough to produce and to sing. And the minute I trashed that and was like, yo, I'm really dope. I'm good.
All you ever wanted to do, bro.
That's it. And when I started thinking like that, bro, I've been working nonstop, man. It's just, man, to God be the glory, bro. I could talk to you all day, Jay.
I miss you, bro. Thank you.
I miss you too, my dude. Janine Boyce wants to know when is the next song dropping.
I got a video that probably come first.
Yeah.
But give me like a month. I got something in the chamber. I just
Yeah.
didn't submit it yet. You know, you need 3 weeks and all of that.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
But I got
yo,
something ready.
And you know what I've been doing too, man. And you know about Bandcamp, right?
Yes.
Bro.
Yes. Yeah.
Game changer.
It is. My Christmas record did really good there. It made me go, why do I keep going back to
Yeah, I'm not. And the thing I love about it is that it's non-exclusive, so you can do it all platforms. But that's where we go to make the financial part of it make sense for us as artists. So, man, yo, Jay, anything you do, bro, you already know. You got my full support, my dude. I will forever be a Jay White fan, forever be a Jay White friend, forever be a Jay White brother. And I wish that you and your family experience nothing but God's favor, God's success. And how are the final decision for me is how are the winters in Nashville?
It's not as bad, but it's cold. It's not
cold.
as bad. And the thing is, like, you get pockets though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like you get like, if it gets really cold, you get a pocket of like 50 degrees and just be, you know what I'm saying? You'd be chilling. It don't snow nearly as much.
Okay.
But a little bit of snow will shut you down. But you're from New York, so you know.
We know how to navigate around that.
Just get food because they buy everything up like it's a doggone,
like a storm. Like
they go crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
yo, Jay, if anybody wants to contact you, anybody wants to book you, the world is opening up again. So Jay White is touring. He's taking engagements and stuff like that, man. How do people contact you?
You can hit me up on Instagram, Jay White Music, or Facebook, Jay White Music, or Jay White Music. Oh, sorry, JL White 87 is my email at Gmail. But just catch me on social media. That's the best way to get me. Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Jay White, thank you for coming, man. This was a big deal for me, bro.
Me
because
too, man.
on the planet, you're one of my favorite people, man. And thank you for, just staying connected with me and staying a true friend and brother to me. And again, you and your family have nothing but prayers. And anytime you are doing anything, releasing music, you can always, you could call me the night before, be like, yo, Jay, I need to come promote it on your
got
show.
you. I would take you up on that because you my guy. I love you.
Yo, seriously, what it is. Everybody, I want y'all to go follow Jay White. I want y'all to do me a favor. Go back to his first project, his first single.
I got to get him that again. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Yo, listen to me.
They just what's the word? After 10 years or whatever.
I know we hate.
I gotta put that.
I know, but listen.
No. I'm just saying, like, I definitely want to, because people are asking me for. I hate to tell them, like, yo, they took it down. I gotta just find it. Yeah, it's been a long time. They just did it too.
Oh,
so
wow.
I gotta, like, I guess that was so long ago. I don't even know what I did, but I'm just gonna just reload it up and at some point, slap some kind of artwork on that joint, because that's my roots, bro. And
that's a big record, man. It's a big record. So everybody follow Jay White, support what he's doing, anything he's doing. Again, much love, bro. Thank you for coming to Kingdom Conversations. We'll talk soon.
All right, man.
Love you, Jay. Yes, sir. All right. Everybody, that was my bro, Jay White, one of the greatest musicians of our time. Just amazing talking to people that, I've seen come through the ranks and watched them evolve. And now he's doing his own music. He's touring, living in Nashville, doing it big, man. And Jay is a problem. He's a force to be reckoned with, and I'm super proud of him. And so thank you guys for tuning in today. And again, y'all thought I was playing. I told y'all I was going to have the t-shirts and hoodies. We got them, and they selling like this, y'all. So if you want one, hit me up. I got them small to 6X. So I got them for the big people, small people, in between, whatever you are, we can accommodate you with your Will Smith and Chris Rock t-shirt or hoodie. Yeah, man. Again, so you guys can know, I felt like it was just, the whole thing was unfortunate. I know a lot of young ladies are saying, I want a man like that would defend me, and but I want to drop this on you. Violence does not prove love. It doesn't. Violence doesn't prove that someone loves you. So I pray that that's not your takeaway from that. I think that for me, the biggest takeaway was, guard your words, because again, Will put up a TikTok when him and Jada were getting dressed for the Oscars, and put up that me and Jada got dressed for chaos. And look what happened. So, I believe in the law of attraction. What we speak, we attract. What we respect, we attract. So I want you guys to just guard your words. And let's not, let me address the cancel culture too. Because I see a lot of you, especially our people, saying that they you don't bother people's wife and kids. You can bother Jay Hen all day, but don't mess with my wife, my children. That's off limits. You know what I mean? I think that that just is a bad thing. But we have to really, really understand this, guys, that when we speak a thing, we have the ability to manifest it into our lives. That's what me and Jay was just talking about, and it's just crazy how much Jay has matriculated and grown in his thinking and his presentation. It's so powerful that we really live the lives that we talk about. And if all you talk about is negative things, that's what will happen to you throughout the day. But the Bible even speaks on, think on those things that are pure, those things that are lovely. There's a reason why God admonished us to think like that, because he understands whatever we think, we behave. So if you're thinking violence, if you're thinking drama, you're going to be attracting that into your space. And nobody wants that, man. I just thought it was unfortunate that two of our biggest iconic actors of our time got involved in altercation like that on national TV. I thought it was unfortunate. I understand, it from both sides. I think that Will probably, I believe it was more revenge than defense, because if I'm being emasculated by somebody for over 2 years in the public, I may not be as quick to defend that individual as me getting revenge for feeling like my pride and my respect has been ripped from me, and I can't do this to you, so I'll do that to this guy. Just my humble opinion. I really don't think it was what everybody's trying to make it. But again, back to the cancel culture, then I'm getting out of here. Will Smith has given us 3 decades of quality music with no cursing. Television shows that I can now watch with my grandchildren and not have to cover their eyes. He's given us movies that we can be proud of, with the exception of 6 Degrees of Separation. I don't know what made him do that. That broke my heart. But that's a whole nother issue. But for 3 decades, this man has proven that he's a class act. Do not allow anyone, I saw one girl put up, I lost total respect for Will. I'm like, I understand you being disappointed, but total respect? This man has given you 30 years of showing up, being a role model, not being perfect, but showing up, being somebody that respects the art, respects, people, one of the nicest guys. He's philanthropic, he gives back. Losing total respect, not so much. Disappointed, yeah, I can see that. I understand that point. But, it's a lot. It's a lot being in the limelight. It's a lot having your family in the public eye. It's a lot, But I will say this, that if you don't want your business to become public conversation, don't make it public, don't make it public. Don't give it to the public to consume. Public consumption always leads to public conversation. And you will never win in the court of public opinion. There will always be some for you, always be some against you. I really wish it didn't happen to Chris Rock, but salute to him for how he responded. It showed a lot of restraint. I think that he, because if y'all watch the clip real carefully, after Will said, keep my wife out your, whatever he said, Chris Rock said, man, I could have, and he caught himself. And then he said, wow, this was probably the biggest night on television. He caught himself. I think he had a moment. He remembered where he was at, what was at stake. And, he showed a lot of restraint. People are clowning him for showing restraint. But, when you have fought for years for our people to get to the table, that's not how you act, especially at a table that we're not wanted at anyway. So, it was a lot of takeaways for me. But again, the biggest takeaway was watching what I say. And that's one of the strongest battles that I have with myself every day, because there's certain situations going on in my life and it's not as positive as I would want it to be. And sometimes I find myself predicting and practicing a negative response to something that hasn't even happened yet. Like, if this happens, I'm going to do this. No, bro, you are speaking it into existence. So what I'm learning every day is when I do that, I shut myself up and I start speaking what I want to happen. No, this is going to be a peaceful day. This is going to be a day where there's no incident. This is going to be a day where I am productive, where I am stress-free. I have to start speaking that to myself. You know what I mean? Pastor Jay, what if you see one of our favorites in the ministry that messed up like this? How do they get back even when the Larry Reeds are involved? In this culture, Ant, the best way is to just be quiet. It's just to be quiet, because the lifespan of any incident on social media is 72 hours. And you can always outlive your mistakes. It's just a matter of you believing that you're not what you did. Because I don't believe that's who Will Smith is. I think he had a moment where he was feeling all type of emotions. He saw his wife, because he was laughing. He was cracking up at first. But then when he looked over and saw Jada, he was like, really? And he got up and did what he did. I think that was a moment. But I don't think that moment, regardless of who reports on it, Larry Reid, whoever, should make us as a community allow that to be who Will Smith's definition is to us. Nah. And I don't think we should allow this to define who Chris Rock is. Because Chris has always been that comedian that he comes at people. That's what he does. And I told somebody this the other day. I said, if you know, like I know, if I go to comedy shows a lot, I've been going for the past few years. Some of my best friends are like some of the biggest comedians out right now. You know what I mean? And if you sit anywhere in the front where that comedian can get eye contact with you, there's a 99.9999999% chance that you and whoever you're with will become part of that show. So if that's not something you want, you don't get tickets to the front, because that's what comedians do. You know what I mean? Is it tasteful all the time? No. Sometimes it's very offensive, the things that they say, but you're going to a comedy show. You know what I mean? So if there's any type of show and a comedian is on the roster of presenters, they're going to tell jokes. And if you're up front, especially if you're famous or well-known, you got on a loud outfit or something like that. And then a lot of times people go to them things and they wear certain outfits to be seen anyway. So, man, anytime. And I love you, bro. And I'm super proud of you, man. And Martin Christie is here. Janine Boyce is here, my sister. I love you, Janine. Who else is on here? Ali Sells, we love y'all. Mark Williams, Elder Mark Williams. What's up, Elder? My little sister, Melissa James, I'm super proud of you. You're such a dope mom. Let me say this to you publicly. You're such a dope mom. And when I look at what my niece is doing and how she's just grown up so beautifully, I'm super proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Donnell Hughes is on here. Steve Capers. Dwayne Sticks Boyd. Steve said he wants a sweatsuit. Get at me. Ruth said, why the sweatsuit? Why the sweatshirt? Oh my God. Because it's time to make some money, Ruth. That's why. All right. But it is what it is, man. Y'all know this hoodie is going to be it's going to be a non-factor another week or so. So get your hoodie and your t-shirt now. And this is what you call memorabilia, because we will never forget this moment ever. How much is the hoodie? The hoodie is $60, and like every hoodie that we sell, $60. And I'll do the t-shirts for y'all for $45, and that's $60 including shipping and everything. So we got you. All right, y'all. So that's the episode of Kingdom Conversations. Thank God again for our guest, Jay White. And remember, guys, no one can stop you from becoming who you're supposed to be except you. And whatever you speak, that's what you're going to live. Y'all, I'm out. Catch me next week when my guest will be none other than my brother, Kenny Black, a.k.a. the Music Machine. He's another amazing. All right, and just hit me back and let me know what size. Another amazing artist that's doing some major things. And I'm super proud of all my brothers, man. And this is such a great thing for me that I actually get to bring my brothers on here that's doing something outside of the church in the marketplace that's really making impact, and they're doing it through the love of God. So it works for me, man. So we'll be back next week for another episode of Kingdom Conversations. I'm your host, Jay Hen. I'm out. Check this out, y'all. Here we go.
When I think of your goodness